Hello everyone, it's me, your boy Jergunza. I just woke up. Hey, look up. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's... That's right. I'm talking about the movie Superman today. I saw it last night. I was so tired after just, watching that movie and just how great it was that I just couldn't even record a review at that moment. I was just thinking about how I was just thinking about the time I just had, right, and cherishing the moment. Superman 2025 is written and directed by James Gunn, starring David Corn Sweat as Superman this time around. Now, this is the DCU's official launch, whole new setup, whole new universe, everything. So there was a lot relying on this movie, right? For this movie to be good and for this movie to be a financial box office success. And I'm here to tell you whether this movie is good or bad. And you probably already know, by the way, how I talked about it. This movie was awesome. It was great. This movie has everything you will want in a summer blockbuster movie. It has action. It has story. It has emotion. It has stakes. The music was great. James Gunn, I never doubted you. People need to understand this. There's people who are saying that they're Superman fans, but the actuality is that they're fans of Man of Steel. And I was a fan of Man of Steel as well. I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder's DCU, right? But we need to let go. We need to move on, and we need to stop acting like what Zack Snyder's DCU was completely comic book accurate. And I am not a person who cares about comic book accuracy, but this right here, this is Superman. This is as comic book accurate as it gets. And not even in a bad way. You got some people who just can't accept change. Some people who just want things to be dark. People who just want things to be edgy, no color at all. Depressing. And don't get me wrong, this movie does have its dark moments in it. Because there are some moments in here, specifically with Lex Luthor, a specific moment, where I thought they were going to play things a little safe. But they don't play it safe. This movie has the right amount of wackiness. It has the right amount of love story between him and Lois. And it's not boring. It's not like their romance is boring. And it does an amazing job in showing the amount of compassion that Superman has for life. Not even just human life. I mean life in general. This is probably one of the most compassionate Supermans that we have ever seen in live action. The action sequences are great. Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult, is a generational hater, and he does an amazing job at it. The story here with this movie, you probably can already guess it. But man, just seeing it played out the way how it was played out, it was something. It was a treat to the eyes. Crypto is a G. So much fun with him. I've always been a fan of Mr. Terrific. I'm not gonna say I'm well versed in his comics. I know a little bit of it. I know his backstory. I've seen him in some of the animated movies. I've been a fan of Mr. Terrific's story, and I've always thought that was a story, character at least, that I want to see on the screen. And Mr. Terrific in this movie is brilliant, in my opinion. There's a fight sequence that he has. It's just brilliant. I don't know what more to say without giving spoilers to this movie, except for telling you guys it was a truly amazing time. It was so much fun. I got emotional at some points because I've always said this. James Gunn, with his previous movies, has always made me feel, sympathy, feel sad for characters like Rocket the Raccoon, Peacemaker, all those type of characters. You feel sad for it, and so that's why you relate to them, because you see yourself in them in an emotional way that you want to support them because you go through the same things, right? And I was asking the question. There's a difference between making us feel emotionally sad for a character and inspiring us from a character. And that's what Superman is. He is a symbol of hope. He is a person that inspires. You know, he is what everything that we as a human race look up to be as a person, as a human. I was just curious, can James Gunn make a character or a movie that inspires instead of making us feel sympathy for the character? And he did, man. He did. I felt inspired from the Superman. You know, it's not one of those Supermans or characters that just goes like, I do the right thing just because, you know, that's what I'm supposed to do. There was reason behind it. I understood why he did it. And it made me feel like, wow, we should take a look at ourselves as well and ask us, who's more human? Us or Superman, the alien? Great movie, beautifully directed, great music, great action. You know, it's going to have its haters still. There's always going to be haters. You can't please everyone. But I'm telling y'all right now, if you take your kids to this movie, if you take your wife to this movie, if you take your nerdy comic book boyfriend or husband to this movie, 9 times out of 10, everyone's going to come out loving it. So, with that being said, my final rating for this movie is going to be 10 out of 10. Don't care what y'all say. One of the top movies of the year. I didn't like the top 2 movies of the year right now for me are Superman and Sinners. I don't know which one's number 1 yet. I don't want to put one above the other, but this was great. I had so much fun with it. I'm going to go see it again on Thursday, and I'm probably going to see it more after that. Hey, it's been your boy, Jared Gunza. Take care. Peace. Also, just a little side note I want to add in. There's a lot of people saying that this movie is woke and that Superman is now about politics and that's why it's woke. Superman has always been a political figure in the comic books. His whole identity is him as an alien landing and growing up and living in a country of America without any type of citizenship. And then that's kind of always been his whole thing, that he's an immigrant of this world, but it doesn't focus on the fact that he's like I don't know how to explain it, but this whole idea that Superman is woke is the most ridiculous shit ever I've seen. You got people like Fox News who are up here talking about, oh, super woke. You got, what's that lame ass YouTube reactor who used to be relevant, Tyrone Magnus, up here. Oh, it's super woke, it's super wacky. Grow the fuck up. Enjoy life. Go outside. Breathe the air. Stop complaining. Some people just don't want to enjoy things, and it's so obvious. It's so obvious. Don't be like these people. Open your mind up. Have fun. Stop taking everything so serious. Peace.